Nothing. Well, if there are wrestling fans that can see us on Facebook, we're attempting to go live on YouTube. Oh, wait. The commercial. So I think that means we're going to go live. Click the little skip ads gimmick. And look at that. Look at that handsome gentleman right there. I'm talking about me, not him. Wrestling fans around the corner, around the world, we finally made it happen. We apologize for being a little late. Technology is great when it works. In this studio, something always gets messed up. Do you remember that from 2015, the first time you were here? There was always something crazy going on in this place.
There's always something crazy going on almost every time.
Is it just me?
That's not just you. It's the world right now.
It's the world right now. All right. Well, wrestling fans, welcome to, I guess, the official kickoff of the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. It is a little early. November 5th, you might say, why are you talking the C word? The C word? Now, when I was with John Cena Sr., he almost passed out. I said, can I even say the C word? And he went, brother. He thought it was going to be the C word.
Yeah.
I was referring to Christmas because Christmas offends people for some reason. It doesn't offend me. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love the holiday season. Hey, look at that. The junior ambassador, your buddy.
Nice.
Mr. Rush that you went and met this afternoon. The badass is here.
Okay.
What a nickname to refer to himself as. You ever call yourself the badass when you were amateur wrestling?
I've got many monikers, but I've never called myself a badass. A lot of people do, but I don't.
Now, he had a pink hoodie on.
Pink hoodie.
Do you think that justifies the nickname of badass?
Maybe you're qualified.
Or you
Maybe so.
here.
I wear a lot of pink.
You're a pink guy?
I'm a pink guy.
I've never seen you in pink.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I haven't seen it. It's been a while since I've seen you. So I guess I haven't seen you in pink. Well, fans, if you have no idea what it is we're doing, this is the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive in honor of this guy right here. In 2012, myself, Paul Bearer, and John Cena Sr. set up this wonderful endeavor to try to update Santa Claus's GPS every year to find every kid that needs to be found. And I think that's everybody. And we were getting ready to start a little later. We have Mr. USA Tony Atlas joining us next Saturday. We have 3 days of Marty Jannetty later in November, which is going to be a trip. But who knows what confessions may come up. But this fine young gentleman, my longtime close personal friend, Lio Rush, he found out what was going on. He said, Marati, we got to try and make it happen. And for all the you know what? Is it prime time yet?
Oh, it's prime time.
For all the shit that's been said about him online, when he was in WWE, after WWE, I didn't like it. I don't like it, which is why we're giving him the platform, Wrestling Insider's Rush Hour, to tell his story, even though we only got through about half the content so far. It's been a long afternoon. He's been a busy guy. We've had craziness going on here, but I lost my train of thought. You are, to me, the champion of the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. We have announced a plethora of superstars on BostonWrestling.com. If you go to BostonWrestling.com, that's how you can get an autographed photo from this fine gentleman. As you can see, we have 5 of them available.
Look at this. This is incredible. I don't even have these on my own website.
Well, we need you to sign them for the toy drive, so you can't take them.
Oh, no.
I can get you some printed up if you want. We're generous people.
Come on, man. I've already got too much stuff in my travel bags.
Your travel bags are loaded.
I'm giving these away to the good people that's waiting for the holidays. So
well, we're not giving them away.
I'll give them away.
All right. Well, fans, if you want an autographed photo to help support the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive for your own personal wrestling collection, or if you want to give it as a holiday gift, we'll be kind to all of the different people that look at December in different ways. BostonWrestling.com. If you're on the YouTube, it should be linked right at the top, I believe. I am correct. Yes. It is a question for Leo. What did he ask?
If Leo could face any WWE superstar in history, who would it be?
In capital letters.
In history. I feel like,
Is there one guy you could have worked that you would have loved, past or present?
I mean, I feel like I always have to say, just because you know, he was one of my favorites growing up. Unfortunately, he's not here anymore. He was loved by so many people around the world.
I think I know who you're going to say.
You know, I would have loved to work Eddie Guerrero.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
That would be
what a match
incredible.
That would have been.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know what? And he puts the camera shot on me when I'm trying to take a drink. Brother, come on, hook a brother up. For the fans that love our talk shows, Survivor Series Sunday, Vicky Guerrero is going to be in the hot seat.
Oh, wow.
So that's good. The first time we've had am I right or wrong? Well, Deborah McMichael was here, but didn't do a full interview like Vicky Guerrero did. So he still puts the camera shot back on me when I just want to take a sip. Yeah, I find it humiliating when I get caught. You know what I mean? I try and look out of the corner of my blind eyes when I don't have my glasses on to see where the red light is to get a sip. So now let me.
Well, as you get a sip, we got 2 questions.
Nice.
How was it to be on the challenge?
Challenge? What is that?
I don't know. Grand Moff Josh asked.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Maria Davis says, "Hello, Leo. When did you start your wrestling career?"
Oh man, I honestly feel like I started my wrestling career when I was 5 years old. I know. You know, there wasn't much that could be done at that time, other than, you know, making a wrestling ring with pillows from the couch and practicing moves on my sisters. But you know, on a serious note, my career started when I was, you know, I think from the moment I first called, you know, WWE when I was 16 years old.
What a story that is.
Yeah, I called the WWE when I was 16 years old, and believe it or not, you know, somebody picked up, and I asked them. I didn't know what to ask them, but the first thing that popped up to my mind was, you know, how old do you have to be a WWE superstar? And I remember somebody, you know, answered me and said that you had to be 18 years old. So I said, okay, as soon as I'm 18, I'm going to do everything that I can to try to, you know, make it to the WWE and get signed. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I've been dreaming about being a WWE superstar for a long time, and a professional wrestler for a long time.
Well, just so you know, a man that is on your Twitter list is watching us live right now, Mr. Navarro from New Jersey.
Mr. KC Navarro.
Mr. KC, I've heard a lot about this KC Navarro. We had him booked for some live events that coronavirus absolutely crushed, along with our wallet.
Yeah.
But that's a different story for a different time.
Yeah,
but you spoke very highly of KC in a video we're going to be releasing soon. He's on the list. You want a piece of him?
Yeah, I've got a lot of people on that list, and KC Navarro is one of them. Extremely talented dude. You know, I saw him wrestle his very first match.
Oh, really? Who did he work? Do you remember?
I don't remember entirely who he worked, but I do remember for a fact, and probably I want to say that he worked Jordan Oliver, because it might have been his first match too.
KC, if you want to message us, I think it'll pop up on my phone. Jordan Oliver is who you think it was.
I believe so,
Yeah.
but I could be entirely wrong. But I was there for KC's first match, and it's incredible to see how far he's come in his career from, you know, being a teenager, and now growing into this man.
Well, most
being
people
booked everywhere.
Most people do age.
I mean, this is true. This is true, but I mean, you can clearly see
most people get a little
the
older if they're alive. Yeah.
You can see the dedication, you know, through his work ethic. His body has just changed, you know, tremendously. So you can clearly see that he's putting in the work in the gym, and he's getting booked. You know,
you think I'm gonna like him?
Oh, of course.
Or you think I'm gonna love him? Which
Listen,
one?
I wouldn't be
you gotta put him
his
over,
name the time of day if I didn't think that you wouldn't like
But you
him.
know, I hate most people. You know
This is true.
You know, I'm a very vicious human being.
Yeah.
In our interviews, we talked about a few of them today that I really just loathe. But you think KC will be on my good list? I must feel like Santa Claus.
Probably.
Well, I was really excited to have him with us. The match that I had in mind for him for the first live event he was going to debut on over in Somerville, Massachusetts, I thought was really going to be great. He's a busy guy, though. He's kind of a hot commodity.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, this is true.
But I can't wait to meet him. He was actually going to come up, I think, if I remember right, KC, a night early, and he was going to be in the hot seat here in the studio for the fans to get to know him a little bit better. But we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. If they're on your list, I'm interested. There were a few people on that list I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested. I trust your judgment.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of interested to see who they are if I don't know them.
Yeah.
But there was a long list.
Yeah.
It almost looked like Junior Ambassador Devon Brent's Christmas list.
You keep bringing up these names of people. I don't know. I don't know who
Your
these
friend that
people
you met
are.
this afternoon.
Who?
Your friend you met this afternoon with the hoodie. You should see the Christmas list. It
Oh
was
my
as
God.
long as your list that you put on Twitter the other day.
Okay.
How much does he think I got in the wallet, brother?
We'll see.
That's why, fans, we need your help to help celebrate the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks. These 8x10 photos are available now. We also have VIP packages available. What's in the VIP package? Well, we have two different offerings. One, you get an autographed photo from each of the featured superstars we're going to have throughout November and December. We also have what we call the Elite VIP package, where you get an autographed photo from each of the featured superstars. You get a bonus Quang autographed 8x10 photo.
Okay.
Leo is probably thinking, who is Quang? You know who Quang is?
Listen, I don't have the time.
We don't have the time. Wait a minute.
I don't have the time
You don't
to
have
know
the-
who these people are.
Brother, you got to know your history.
All right. I'll read up
You
on
got
it.
KC watching, brother. You got to get him up to date on the
I'll
history.
read up on it.
That was actually Savio Vega's original gimmick in WWE.
Okay.
So they get two for the price of one. They get the Quang and they get the Savio. And you find folks that get the VIP package, you also get one of the, I almost don't want him to see it because there's a surprise on here.
Oh, God. Do I like surprises?
You get the official poster of the Holiday Headlocks toy drive,
Okay.
signed by every superstar. And on top of that, we're going to do a raffle for the VIPs. What do the VIPs get? They're going to get a package of autographed NXT posters, thanks to our friends down in Orlando at the Performance Center. So not only do you get an autographed 8x10 from everybody, you get a bonus 8x10, you get an autographed poster signed by everybody. Your hand's going to fall off by the end of the night.
We'll
You're going to
see.
feel like a teenager that found pornography for the first time.
Oh, my
That right hand of
gosh.
yours is going to be hurting.
I'm a lefty.
You're a left. You sound like Sandy Havinadias.
Oh,
I
come
hate to
on,
say
man.
it. This woman that I used to work with, and I used to say to her, and she never knew why, I called her a lefty. We had this group meeting once at Comcast. I shouldn't even have said that. We had this group meeting once, and she was in her mid-60s,
Yeah.
but she was well endowed up top. But I don't know what happened, but the left one kind of fell out of the bra and hit the table.
Oh, my gosh.
Of any person in the room to notice, it had to have been me. So for the rest of the time I knew her, I always told her she was a lefty, and she had absolutely no idea that it was her breast hitting the table. And you know what? This woman was so nice to me. She used to make me lemon cakes a couple of times a year, and every day I had a nickname for her about her left breast.
Oh, my goodness.
See the fun we have here in Boston Wrestling, fans. I tell you, beginning next Wednesday, Wrestling Insiders, can I say it the way I like to say it?
It's all yours.
Wrestling Insiders Rush Hour with Lio Rush. He joins the family starting next week, Tuesday nights. It's going to be 10 o'clock with Tony Atlas for Wrestling Insiders at your house. On Thursday night, it's going to be Wrestling Insiders Party with Marty with his sex, drugs, and rock and roll look at the 80s and 90s. We're referring to Marty Jannetty. Friday nights, it's going to be Fabulous Fridays with the man who's, we don't know what's going on with his Thunderdome, but that's a different story for a different time. John Cena Sr. will be here. Maybe he could get it dyed like yours. I'd like to see that
That
one.
would be pretty cool.
But joining the family for what I guess right now we're only going to call a mini-series is going to be Wednesday night at 10. You kind of know something about Wednesday. After AEW Dynamite on TNT, after WWE NXT on USA, it's going to be Wrestling Insiders Rush Rush Hour with Lio Rush, because I'm going to tell you, fans, have I said it during the live version yet? Because I know I've said it multiple times during the, have I said it on the live version?
I think so.
Did I? Well, I'm going to say it again. There's been a lot of things said about this man that I detest. I met him as a 20-year-old kid that came off of a bus from Baltimore, Maryland, with a human being that I hate. I'm not going to mention him, though. He's too busy on Instagram. But this kid, I tell you, he's a good human being. He has a good heart. He has creativity like you wouldn't believe. The things he's doing outside of wrestling with his music, other projects that haven't come out publicly yet, this is what you want to be. The first episode of this Wrestling Insider series, which is, we have a preview coming up next Wednesday on his birthday, if you want to wish him happy birthday a little early. But the first official episode, I think, is Wednesday the 18th. We go really deep into life. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that'll see it maybe during the premiere or in the archives in the future. And I think they're going to be touched. And I think it's going to make people think. And I think it's going to help some people. And I respect you so much for that. I hope you know that.
Definitely.
That's not wrestling bullshit.
Yeah.
That's Dan talking to Lionel.
For sure.
And I hope you know that. He's a good egg. I don't, as those of you that watch the show, I have no problem talking about the ones that I don't like. And believe me, I could go on about the ones that I don't like, but you want to know what's crazy? We got some great friends I didn't even tell you this, some great friends in Connecticut that were trying to help us out for this. They were going to send the Cruiserweight belt that you won to put here on the set. But guess when it's going to get here, according to the FedEx package?
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
So what's the story? A dollar late, a day late, or something like that. So we don't have the belt. We don't have the belt. But fans, I really want you to enjoy this show. You know what? It's great to have the legends with us, but sometimes you need a little young blood too. I'm not getting any younger. You saw what happened on my birthday this year, what number I hit. You know? It's no good, baby.
27-year-old piece of gold?
13 years ago. When I was looking at poor Sandy's lefty hitting the table.
Oh, my goodness.
But I tell you, fans, the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks toy drive, it's got great meaning. Not only are you going to add a great collectible to your wrestling collection or to give as a gift, you're helping out the kids.
Yeah.
Santa Claus's GPS, it gets screwed up. When you have that many visits, I guess. I mean, look at when you deal with, like what you did earlier, Postmates or Uber Eats. They have a hard enough time making the deliveries.
Yeah.
At a time when the company was making record profits, did anyone really need to go? Especially at a time when the TV shows kind of feel repetitive? I don't think so. But that's just one man's opinion.
Yeah. At home with my family, so it's just a really good feeling to be able to just be in control of of everything, and looking forward to what's to come in the future, and I'm glad that it's staying at the pace that it's at right now.
Well, it has been 5 years since you've last been in the studio. Hopefully it's not going to be another 5 before we have you again, as you'll probably have about 19 kids at that point.
Maybe.
I tell you,
I love the kids.
Ric Flair called himself the 60-minute man. You are the man of the hour, right? I don't know. From coast to coast, I'm telling you, baby, Lio Rush is nonstop.
I've got a good story for you.
About making babies?
No, about Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, all right. What do we got, kiddo?
Making babies is for another time.
All right.
On my OnlyFans.
Well, we'll talk about the OnlyFans.
Just kidding. But as far as that story with Ric Flair, oh my gosh, I remember the first time, and I met Ric Flair a few good times, and every time it's always been so positive. I don't know why he likes me so much.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Well, you know what? With all the shit you get, to me, you're such a likable human being. But anyway.
No, but it's just cool. It's cool as hell. I mean, it's shocking. It was shocking because he, when I first introduced myself to him, he kind of already knew who I was, and I was like, holy shit, like Ric Flair knows who I am.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
You're the kid at home, 5 years old, watching SmackDown down in Baltimore. You didn't even have cable TV.
Yeah.
And then fast forward less than 20 years later, and Nature Boy Ric Flair, one of the greatest of all times in the history of our genre.
Yeah.
He knows you like the back of his hand.
The last time I saw him, he had asked me to help him out with putting on his very expensive blazer, and it was an honor. I'm not gonna say no to that. Like that's amazing. Just to have any type of interaction with like a legend like that is incredible.
Well, woo to the Nature Boy, certainly one of the all-time greats in professional wrestling. I'd love to have Ric Flair in the studio sometime.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think I don't know how many days it would take to try and document that career, though.
Probably years.
Those are just the hotel stories we're talking about, right? Well, wrestling fans, again, it is the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. Head on over to BostonWrestling.com. His good friend here, the prodigy Matt Degnan, continues to plow through the orders that we have. It's been one after another. Again, I don't know what he's going to be able to do with his hand. The fans are typing in. The man with the socks, Matt, I don't know what he's doing.
Me?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm looking. There's a lot of questions here.
Well, what about orders? Do we have any orders?
Orders? I don't want to refresh this again.
Well, we're not going to know if we have any orders if you don't refresh it.
We're going to have to keep logging back in, though. So.
Well, how the hell is he going to know if he needs to sign pictures? Leo, what's going on?
I don't want you to bitch about it every time I refresh it and you have to log in. So I'd rather tell you first.
But if...
Okay, I know now to refresh it. That's why I said it first.
Is it me or is it him? All right, Leo's staying out of it. He's smart. I'd still be at that condo at the townhouse we were at earlier if I knew better. But Junior Ambassador Devon Brent, brother, we need you. Tell Linda you need to get down here.
Well, let's answer some questions while we're waiting on that.
All
We got
Has
a bunch
Lio
of
ever
questions.
thought of wrestling in the little division in Japan? It's
You know
a
what?
great payday and has a legendary history.
I would
Is there
actually-
actually something called the little division?
I don't know if there is a division of that magnitude.
The little division.
I mean, but it sounds incredible if that is. I guarantee you I would be the champion if there is a division as such.
Ask him when The Legend of the White Dragon will be released. The movie Lio did with Green Ranger. You've been
Yeah.
in a movie.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me, kayfabe me on that. What's this movie?
Legend of the White Dragon, super excited to be a part of this film. This is actually my first film that I ever got casted for. And I mean, Power Rangers. Who
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, this is a Power Rangers film.
Oh, you know what? I do remember you posting something about that.
Yeah.
Now, which color ranger were you?
Which color ranger was I? No, so it didn't get filmed yet. So I've only gotten casted.
Well, this one wants to know when it's going to be on.
So, I mean, you got to wait until it gets filmed first. Oh, come on,
you haven't even started yet.
We haven't even started. Listen, we got casted, but I'm looking forward to when this does eventually get started back up with the filming process. A lot of things have gotten delayed with the COVID and the pandemic and stuff like that. As I'm sure everybody knows, a lot of the studios and sets are closed down in LA. Bat in the Sun Productions is helping produce this film. So, as soon as we get the ball rolling with filming, I'll keep everybody posted as much as possible. Shout out to Jason David Frank, good friend of mine, aka the legendary White and Green Ranger and Red Ranger. Oh my goodness! So stay tuned for that.
All right, Devon Brent, the junior ambassador that you spoke with earlier, as another one. Did you ever have a dream job outside of wrestling, and what would it have been? I know earlier we spoke about you've had many career aspirations.
Yeah. A dream job.
Dream job.
Yeah.
I think maybe you kind of lived it, but that's just my opinion.
I feel like I'm honestly living in a dream every single day. I thank God that this is my reality. But as far as anything else, like you said, we talked about this earlier of me having other goals and aspirations and stuff like that. And although wrestling was something that I wanted to accomplish, it wasn't the only thing that I wanted to. And I think as a kid, I've also wanted to be a musician, which I'm, aspiring to be right now. And also an actor, which I'm aspiring to be right now with being casted in this Legend of the White Dragon Power Rangers film. So, yeah.
Well, there was one here. Ask Lilo his thoughts on the WWE roster, saying he is a jerk and a midget.
Who's this?
Douglas Cape Breton.
Well, I'm not entirely sure if this is true. Lilo probably is a jerk and a midget.
Yeah.
But he sounds
I don't know who Lilo is.
I don't know who Lilo is, but he sounds like a jerk and he sounds like a goddamn midget.
Horrible human being. Horrible human being.
No, but
Casey Navarro's probably watching this saying, what on earth did I get myself into?
Fans,
I don't know if you're still watching, Casey.
I don't understand. But I appreciate you for attempting my name.
What about asked, when did you come to the decision to join MLW?
That was a decision that I made, fairly, recently, just because, I really did think that I was going to have my final match back at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah.
But
what a horrible thing that would have been. Not to interrupt you, but
no, it's all good. I've come to terms with a lot over the past few months, and one of those things was I can't leave my fans that easily. I was getting so much crap over social media and
you're always getting crap about
something.
Good, bad, or otherwise.
Yeah. But a lot of my fans are, of all ages, and it sucks to see so many people that look up to me and aspire to be like me, and are just like diehard fans, just kind of be crushed and disappointed that, I was kind of ending my career this early. And I know we're supposed to be, always thinking of ourselves first and putting ourselves, first before anybody, because mental health is such an important thing.
Well, we talk about that. Yep.
But, at the same time, I feel like by me, going through the things that I've gone through and being so vocal about my mental health struggles, me continuing to push on, that could save a life, that could save 2 lives, that could save 1,000 lives. So if I can,
as I noted, fans, the first episode we have of Wrestling Insider's Rush Hour, it really almost has nothing to do with professional wrestling, but it's a deep, deep episode. It tells you a lot about him as a human being. And if there are people out there struggling, his story is one that needs to be heard. And again, I want to throw it out there. The president of the Boston Wrestling, the Millennium Wrestling Federation, Dr. David Reese, he's a renowned psychiatrist. He can't obviously help everyone that reaches out to him, but he can help you, guide you in the right direction. I know discreetly he's helped a lot of the boys, past and present. He cares about the people in the genre, and as well as fans. I mean, he's easily accessible via social media as well as his website. He's a great human being, especially if you're in California. He's based out of San Diego. But again, you know me. If I don't like someone, I'll shoot on them. But for the people I do like, I'll shoot on them in a good way. David Reese is one of the finest human beings I've ever met. He's been a great resource and a help to me. I think of him about as highly as I think of you, buddy. So if you're ever in a bad way and you're out in Cali now, at least you got a friend in San Diego.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, he's been a great resource to the boys. I met him through something that you should get involved with, the Cauliflower Alley Club. I'm sure you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
It's only $25 a year, brother.
Okay.
I know you're doing all these movies. I think you can afford the $25.
Maybe.
Now, speaking of $25, forget about 25. For $19.99 fans, you can help the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive. I still have no idea if anyone is come in because he refuses to look.
I'm not refusing
It's
to
like
look.
it's like it's a secret. Fans, if you
we'll get to him eventually. But it's not
no. You don't understand. It doesn't reset on its own. You have all right. He's getting mad at me. Is he getting angry with me? I'm just trying to explain to him how it works.
I understand how it works.
All right, keep going.
Still nothing.
All right, well, fans, head on the link. If you're on YouTube, the link is at the top of the page. Click it. We've got 5 8x10s. You know what now? We're going to talk holiday season because you know how much I think of you very highly. I have had something sitting at my desk for 5 years for him. For 5 years. In 2015, Lio and this other human waste piece of garbage came to this studio. But Lio was here, and Lio was set to face Flip Gordon in his first MWF match, which would have been, I think, October 2015. And unfortunately, he suffered a really serious injury where you thought you broke your back.
Yeah.
I remember, and I didn't even hear about it from him. I heard about it from X-Pac. And it was all, I think the event was over the weekend. Ours was on a weekday. So it was only, I didn't even get a chance. I don't even know if I communicated with you until after the event because you were pretty banged up. Yeah. So we missed the first match. But, ... I had something sitting at my desk for 5 years.
I'm
now,
nervous.
do you want to see?
I'm nervous.
All right, let's see what we got.
I am very nervous. Who knows what can be in this envelope after 5 years? Don't show them first. Show me. Oh, what is that? Oh, my gosh. A very young Lio Rush. Oh, my goodness. I don't even have wrist tape. This is very embarrassing.
You know where that was taken.
I'm going to show.
You know where it was taken, though, right?
I'm going to show people. Because this is, where's the camera at? Look how embarrassing this is.
What?
I'm dropping the
microphone
mic.
For Christ's sake.
Please look at this. Please look at how embarrassing this photo is. We're never gonna
They're not available for the toy drive.
No, they are available or they aren't?
It's up to you.
Oh no, these cannot be available.
And maybe I think you like this a little better. This was kind of a nice one.
Oh yeah, that's the original. That's the original right there. That is.
Oh, that's good. Knock everything over.
I'm knocking everything over. It's all good.
What a job.
Please.
I know the microphone's going to hit the floor.
It's not going to hit the floor.
You're not going to hit the floor?
I'm prepared this time. But please check that out.
That's it. Do you remember who designed that for you?
Was this you?
No. I printed the pictures, but I didn't design that photo. That's a really nice picture.
This is an amazing picture. Now let me pick this up because you're dropping things all over.
Me?
Yeah,
Me?
It was you.
You're about 5'6", I'm 6'3", and you're saying I'm not going to.
I mean, all of these are incredible.
These beautiful 8x picture frame quality photos, I think is the best way to describe it.
I don't even know how you put these up on here, but there we go.
Well, I try. And fans, remember, one lucky fan tonight that gets a Lio Rush autographed 8x10 photo is going to get this FInn Balor autographed 11x14 photo free. Is our gift to you. Now, I don't know what you want. This is, I don't even know what to do with these. But I've had these at my desk for 5 years.
Maybe we can do something with them. They're just very embarrassing.
You're embarrassed by this.
I am embarrassed.
By that one or both of them?
Maybe by this one.
That one. Now, why that one? Why that?
Because I don't have on any wrist tape. What am I ready for? I'm not ready for a match.
Well, like I said, you remember where we took that.
I don't even remember whether it was.
Right out there.
I don't remember.
Right out there.
Oh, gosh.
On the loading dock.
Oh, okay.
All right, but we still have more surprises to come tonight, Sir Lio of Rush.
More surprises.
As the orders pile in for the 9th annual Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive, Lio Rush, if he wasn't married, if he was a man that needed to use his hand for self-pleasure, I don't think he'd be able to do it. He signed so many pictures at this point.
Oh my goodness. What did I get myself into?
We're having fun though, are we not? Are we not? I don't want you to go. I want you to come back tomorrow. Look at all these 8x10s. If you go to the page that is pinned, I think is the term, at the top of the YouTube video, you can go directly to the page, order one of 5 pictures, or if you're interested in a couple of the Lio classics, I guess we'll call them, they're available as well. You have to stress, though, you want the Lio classics. Can you believe I dug those out?
I don't even remember taking that picture.
Do you remember the video?
I don't remember the video.
You don't remember the video?
No.
I'm ashamed of you.
No.
But I still like it.
I'm sure the video is embarrassing too.
Now, do you think Patrick was taking pictures out there too? Or?
You?
I'm not Patrick.
Oh, I don't know who was taking pictures.
Well, you know him in the. Hopefully, they didn't wind up in the Instagram ones.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, do I hate him? But you know what? It's the holiday season. We're talking Christmas. We get VIP packages galore. The great thing is, if you are not watching us live right now on the premiere, the VIP package is going to be available all the way through late December. The mail has been kind of crazy. I don't want to get into politics, but ever since July, when they started talking about ballots, the mail kind of went nuts. So shipping sometimes is delayed. But I think if you order by December 19th, we could definitely get it to them by the big day, don't you?
Yeah.
And whether you want to order a VIP package for yourself or if you want to give it to a loved one, it's a great thing to do. We have a regular VIP package that includes one autograph photo from everybody that's involved in the toy drive, as well as a free raffle. I think the picture is up here, as a matter of fact. Let's see. It's not going to be now. Yeah, no, right there. If you can see that Drew McIntyre autograph photo, one person that gets the regular VIP package is going to win that Drew McIntyre 1 out of 36 WrestleMania 36 autograph photos, thanks to our good friends in Stamford, Connecticut, that do like to show us a little bit of love. But, if you want to help the Paul Bearer Toy Drive even more, much like this fine gentleman, you could get the elite VIP package. Not to be confused with AEW. We'd love some merchandise from them too, but if you get the Elite VIP package, you get one autograph photo from each of our featured superstars. You get the bonus, and I know you love this one, the bonus Quang autographed 8x10. You get the autographed 11 by the 11 by 17 inch poster signed by each superstar, and you get entered into a raffle for a collection of autographed NXT 11 by 14 inch posters and some of the lucky Elite VIP package holders, Leo, they're going to get personal phone calls from some of the superstars as a thank you.
Oh, wow.
So now is the time to go VIP, baby.
That's fancy.
It is. We're fancy people. Not as fancy as your hair, though. I don't know if I could pull off blue.
Oh,
I know our friend down the street at CVS, DB, went red, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I could pull it. Do you think I could pull off the blue?
Probably.
You do, really?
I think so.
Well, I'm pulling off the gray. I know that much with all the stress that the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks toy drive causes me. But fans, we certainly wish we could be bringing you a live event. Wouldn't it be great if it was a Saturday night, we were together down the street at Memorial Hall for a live wrestling event inside that squared circle? You've got your hit list on Twitter. We've got so many guys on that hit list on our roster right now. We could be making some magic, baby.
Yeah, we could.
It sucks.
It's all good. They're gonna.
You think it's all good? Well,
they're
I'm
gonna,
glad you
they're
do.
gonna get this work one way or another.
How soon? What's your prediction?
Oh, I don't know, but we got Blake
don't know.
Christian right around the corner.
We got what?
Blake Christian. That was one of those names on that list.
Yeah. We were on two different trains of thought. Well, you have active competition this Saturday night.
Yeah.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Tell me, where are you going to be?
This Sunday, I will be in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
And you didn't invite me.
Yeah.
Good friend. Good friend.
Hey,
Good
come
friend.
on out.
All right.
Come on out.
All right.
Myself versus Blake Christian, GCW. It's going to be hashtag so much fun.
Is that the real hashtag, or are you just being creative?
No, that's the real hashtag. So much fun. Hashtag so much fun.
Hashtag so much fun, like what we're having right now.
Yeah.
Because of all these 8x10s we've signed.
Yeah.
We are having fun here at MWF Studios, downtown Melrose, Massachusetts, in the zip code of Champion 02176. Fans. Oh, KC just put one in. I need to be in the studio with Leo. I don't know if KC's getting a little. He heard the comments about the hand. Maybe he got excited.
He's not too far from here. So
he's a Jersey guy, right?
He can drive on down here.
Well, that would be up. But if he went down, he'd really have a long ride.
Yeah.
He'd kind of have to circle the earth.
This is true.
Yeah. But I can't wait to meet this KC. I've heard about KC. We had him booked. And then one of our 4 events in 3 different states got the kibosh.
Yeah.
I never got to meet KC. I'm looking forward to it. If he's on your list, the one thing, if you follow Leo on Twitter at the Lionel Green, I think it's pinned to you right to the top of your Twitter.
Yeah.
You have a list of opponents that you want to face, not just in the United States, around the globe.
Yeah. All from all parts of the wrestling world. You know, we've got people on there that are signed, some people on there that aren't signed, some people that are from the States, some people that are in Japan right now. So, you know, I'm looking to prove to everybody that I can go with anybody.
I know you can. Because I'm going to tell you this, wrestling fans at home. I'm going to probably use the phrase I've used 90 times, but no matter what you've read, heard about this person, clickbaited about this person, aside from being a genuine human being, even if he was an asshole, once that bell rings, he is one of the finest athletes in professional wrestling right now. I cannot wait to have him in a Boston Wrestling MWF ring. I heard rumors today, Leo, that when you met with Dr. David Reese and other MWF officials, that perhaps a contract of some kind was signed, an open contract face. Well, I'm asking you. I don't know if you want to kayfabe, but I mean, not one, but 2 contracts were signed.
2?
I'm asking you, brother.
Okay, maybe a little something.
He's going to give us just a tease. I guess.
Something. Hey, I've got things going on all around, but I'm here in MWF, and I am I'm not just here for an autograph signing. I'm not just here
That's for sure.
for an interview. I'm here for a plethora of things.
That's exactly what we want. I'm going to tell you this. We made a comment earlier about a poster. And I tell you this is an athlete that should be smack dab in the middle of just about every poster. Now, all right, are there going to be a few exceptions where you shouldn't be smack dab in the middle of the poster? Yes. But in general, this is someone that is an elite athlete in what we all love. Because if you're watching this show and you don't love professional wrestling, I have no idea why you'd be watching, unless you really like toy drives. I don't know otherwise. But it's been a long day. We've had a lot of fun. We had a lot of meetings. I can't wait for you to share with the fans some of the projects that you told me about privately that you're doing. You've got so much cool stuff coming up outside of wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. I'm like I said, wrestling isn't the only thing that I've dreamt about doing since I was younger. And now that I've made it to the top of the wrestling industry, and I was able to do some pretty cool things. I'm finally, enjoying this time away. I'm enjoying having the opportunity to control my schedule, and I'm looking to do some pretty cool things.
I tell you this, KC is really excited. He wants to come up tomorrow to see you. KC, I wish he was going to be with us tomorrow, but it looks like the ship has sailed.
He's got things to do,
sailing.
man.
He was almost going to be with us tomorrow, but hopefully sooner than later. I have some ideas. I don't even want to spoil my ideas. I told you about my ideas. But KC, we got to get you up here, brother. We just also heard from, were you a fan of Men on a Mission?
Men on a Mission, yeah.
Mo Mabel, and I just heard from my good friend Oscar. Is Oscar going to join the holiday Headlocks toy drive? Oscar, I don't know, brother. Are we going to see you? Throw your hands in the air. Well, do you remember Men on a Mission?
Come on, man. You're asking me a lot of trivia right
Quang
now.
was one.
A lot of trivia that I don't know the answers to.
I don't know that you don't. I don't know what your wrestling history knowledge is. What are we going to play? Trivia games? I didn't realize, we're just about out of time. I didn't realize we'd be so busy.
Hey,
that's
how it is.
Wrestling fans, should we refresh the PayPal again?
People
That's
don't know how
how it
much the 8x10s are.
The 8x10s are $19.99 plus shipping and handling. It's very simple. You click a button that says buy now. He'll sign the autograph photo, baby. We'll mail it right to your house. If for some reason you're not joining us live, well, there's a good news. You can still go to bostonwrestling.com, get that VIP package. When we're done tonight, Lio is going to sign these pictures and the posters so we can put them in the VIP packages, and you'll have them in time for Christmas. I will personally go to the post office with Quincy Rustani to have these mailed out by December the 19th, so they're in your hot hands for the big day with the capital C, not KC, the big C, Christmas. And I tell you, we got a great collection of superstars, but should I reveal my second? Well, I don't know if this would be a third surprise.
Surprises.
Now, you pissed someone off, with you and your list.
No.
You did.
No.
You pissed someone off with your list that you didn't include.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you this because we were taught, well, no, the conversation started out as something else, but you coming here came up and we started going back and forth and the list came up. I said, what on the list? I said, I didn't make the list. I said, I don't know what the fuck the list is. Then I looked the list up. So there you go. That's how I found out. But at one point we had 11 featured superstars. We had Mr. Rush. We have Mr. USA Tony Atlas next Saturday, November the 14th. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. When he starts eating chicken wings, I'm going to tell you what's going to be coming out of his mouth. It's probably going to be part of the chicken wing as he does the interview. Marty Jannetty is going to be with us for 3 days, Survivor Series weekend. You never know what he is going to say, confess to, come up with. He's an interesting character to have in studio. John Cena Sr. has promised us an in-studio live program to do autographs with. We have the first week in December, a man you're going to get to know through MLW, a man that I don't know if ex-Intercontinental Champion is the right word. He was involved in kind of a scandalous situation with Goldust where he kind of won it and he didn't win it. But Savio Vega, also known as Quang, Saturday, December. I can't even get the months right now. Saturday, December. Did I say December?
You said December.
I'm tired. December the 5th, Brian Knobs and Jerry Saggs, the Nasty Boys, are going to be with us.
Wow.
Then do you know the Nasty Boys?
I know the Nasty Boys. I had Nasty Boys wrestling toys when I was little.
Real? The WCW or WWF versions?
WCW.
The rubber ones?
Yeah.
All right. So the bootleg LJNs, in other words. Now, the LJN collectors of the world probably know what I mean. On Sunday, December 6th, a great day in the world for a personal reason, we're going to have an NXT TakeOver watch-along, an event you should be on, but I'm not even going to go there. Have an NXT watch-along with WWE Hall of Famer Bushwhacker Luke. Then the following weekend, just when you think this isn't enough for me, because I'm going to lose my voice along with losing my mind, Friday, December 11th, we're going to have with us one of the strongest superstars in the history of professional wrestling, a man that would give Braun Strowman a run for his money, the Warlord. One half of the Powers of Pain. Saturday, December the 12th, we're going to have with us a very rare appearance, a man that was undefeated in the World Wrestling Federation for 2 years. Native American Tatanka.
Wow.
He never went blue like you, though, baby.
No.
Sunday, December the 13th, just when we thought we were going to wrap it up, we have a relative newcomer to future superstardom, maybe is the way to put it. He competed here in the MWF, victorious over former MWF champion Slick Wagner Brown. He competed in the Ring of Honor Pure title tournament recently. Yuta Wheeler, we want to get some fresh blood, much like yourself. But that's not all. Because of these text messages, because of your list. You insulted someone. You hurt their feelings that they weren't on the list. Can I give you a hint? See if you can guess it.
Okay.
A Maryland native.
A Maryland native? That could be anybody.
Well, really?
Maybe not.
Not the two of us.
You know, poor Marty Jannetty, we're rolling over into his time slot right now, but don't worry, he'll still be out of his mind as we start party with Marty. Let's see. Maryland native, a man. I think on that list that you made, was it only people that you've never wrestled?
Yeah, it was only people that I've never.
That might have been the reason why he wasn't on the list, because they tell you this: he wants you in a Millennium Wrestling Federation ring, which I think would be fantastic right down the street at Memorial Hall. I'll give you another hint. He has something in common with the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time in WWE, the Honky Tonk Man.
Guitar?
Maybe.
From Maryland?
Maybe. Yeah, definitely Maryland.
I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank here.
It is, I'm going to test your Boston knowledge. It could be aligned with one of the famous tourist attractions here in Boston, the boats.
What? I'm so lost.
Leo, I only got one question for you, brother.
Yeah.
Can you handle it?
What?
Can you handle it?
Maybe not.
Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Can you handle it?
North, south, east to west.
Wrestling fans are talking about the brand new Impact World Champion, Mr. Richard Swann.
Oh, wow.
You insulted the man by not being on the list, but now we figured out why. Now, I tried to get Rich to join us, but you know him. That Swan is, that flies all over the place, baby.
Yeah.
But he wants you in the ring. Now, have you worked, Rich?
Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that one. But
can you handle it?
I think that I could.
All right.
I think that I could. You know, it's crazy because when I first started out, Rich Swann, he was just getting called up to WWE. and he was somebody that I definitely looked up to. I'll never forget. He had an appearance at MCW, my training, center back at home, and I just remember his music hitting. He came out, and everybody erupted. That's an honor to
have angered the man is an honor.
To have pissed somebody off that is a current world champion in the world of wrestling. And hey,
he's packing 15 pounds of gold, and he's eyeing you.
Hey,
isn't that something?
If he wasn't on my list before, he's definitely on my list now. So, Rich Swann, if you're hearing this, I had another list that a lot of people had some interest in. I've been to Ring of Honor. I've been to WWE. We've seen that I'm going to be in MLW. I'm going to be in New Japan Wrestling. Impact was also on that list of places that I wanted to be able to make a name for myself. So,
well, I'd love to see the gold on the line here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. I don't know if Impact Wrestling would actually let that happen, but you know what? Stranger things have happened. I tell you this:
if they got the balls.
Do you want to know? You want a piece of wrestling history? January of 2011, Memorial Hall in Melrose, Massachusetts, that we drove by.
Yeah.
The only event in professional wrestling history that had an active Ring of Honor champion, an active TNA Impact champion, and an active WWE champion all on the same show. I challenge any fan in the world to tell me of a wrestling event that had active champions from the three major promotions. Eddie Edwards was, I don't remember what it was, but he was some kind of a champion in Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal was the TNA X Division champion. And Daniel Bryan was the WWE United States champion. You tell me what independent wrestling promotion has ever given you that. That's what we do here in Boston Wrestling, the Millennium Wrestling Federation. I think that's kind of a cool tidbit.
Nice. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that happening?
No.
That was kind of an honor to me.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Paul Bearer was under contract to WWE doing his last run with Kane and Edge when he got thrown off of the cliff.
Yeah.
Awesome Kong, before she went on to be Karma, WWE allowed her to have her last match as Awesome Kong with us. We had other great talent from TNA with us, Abyss, who's now a producer with WWE. He's a really good guy. And a lot of other people I can't remember right now. But it was a hell of a show. I do remember that. It was a loaded show. But to have a champion from Ring of Honor, TNA, and WWE all on the same show, you know what? If it never gets any better than that, that's a pretty cool accomplishment for an independent promotion, you know? You got to have a lot of friends to pull that off. Yeah. All right, Matt Guitar Murphy, we're running out of time, brother. Do we have any updates? I feel like this is like the election board to try and find out what's going on for the president. All right. No. Well, I don't know, fans, what happened. Let me ask you this, wrestling fans. Is there anyone that's tried to order a picture that ran into technical difficulties? Well, let me ask you a couple questions. Leo, would you like to have a fatal four-way with Rich Swann, Isaiah Swerve Scott, and Chris Bay?
Well, I mean, that would be amazing, but I don't think that is very possible.
Why?
Well, for one, Isaiah Swerve Scott is in the WWE right now.
Well, let's talk about in a perfect world where
nothing's perfect, especially not there.
Other than you, right? Yeah, especially there. But, just say all four of you were in the same promotion at the same time.
Of course, definitely.
Well, I know Rich Swann is eager to have a match with you here in this company.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to have him here in this studio. He was here, my God, the first time, you talk about young, 2012. He came up for the very first time. He was on some independent show down south and he was stuck. So as usual, they always know Dan Marotti won't let him down. So we got him up here. We did an interview with him. We got him home to Maryland. Then I tell you this, not only did he compete in the MWF, but New Year's week 2012 into 13, we were right there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Well, people don't know what the hell we're talking
No,
about.
that's true.
But you should have seen him doing his stunts and whatnot all over the Vegas Strip. We had a lot of fun. We cut some great promos, but another piece of garbage, who I won't mention by name, was a title holder here in the MWF and they didn't want to do business. And I guess they couldn't handle it with Rich. So that was disappointing. But Rich is eager to be back here with us. He's going to be signing autographs. The new Impact World Champion, hot on the ass of Lio Rush. Isn't that strange? Usually it's the other way around.
Oh, wait,
we got one?
from
Wait a minute. Ronnie Glidden. Click it. We got to see which one they ordered. Ronnie Glidden. Picture number 2. All right, Ronnie, if you're watching, Ronnie, do you want it personalized? He will personalize it. I need you to do me a favor, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Can you go to the bostonwrestling.com? Ronnie, we thank you so much for helping these kids. Click on the little Lio picture. Sorry to call you little, but scroll down all the way. All right, so scroll up just so I can see the number. So he wants this one. Ronnie,
Sweet.
Let us know if you want it made out. He's going to sign it for you right here. We give him a nice screenshot. I'll give you the beautiful 8x10 picture,
Nice.
suitable for framing. Now, what color pen do you think we should use?
Any color.
I'm going to
Any
need
color is
Howard.
nice.
Howard, what happened to all the pens? I don't know where they are. We lost the pens. I mean, could this be any more of a Dan day or what, Howard? Howard Miller, thank you very much, sir. Well, 4 of them. What color do you think?
Dude, he's knocking everything over.
Oh, poor Marty.
You
Pick one, brother.
All right,
Let's go with this.
Ronnie, if you're watching on YouTube, tell us how you want it made out, brother. Just keep maybe that page open and see if Ronnie's Ion TV. I am here. Just sign me to Lio. Huge fan of your work. Do we got gold for the 25-year-old piece of gold? Well, you know what? On Wednesday, he's not going to be a 25-year-old piece of gold anymore.
This is true.
You
So we
wanna
got
know
2
what
Ronnie.
I guess RONNIE. Devon Wheeler, does the badass get an autograph? Let me tell you something, brother. Did you do your homework? Then maybe you get a picture. If you go to the website, let me know which one you want, and I'm sure your new friend hanging out at your home will take care of you. Hold it up for the camera. Let Ronnie see what he's getting, baby.
Where we at?
Howard Miller.
That's sick. I'm jealous. Appreciate the love and support.
That's
Thank
actually
you.
really nice
Oh,
looking.
that is him.
Who
Yeah.
is?
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, just put it. Ronnie is on
Happy
TV.
birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. What's that?
And happy birthday.
No, happy birthday. It's his
me.
birthday.
That's to me.
All right, Ronnie.
Appreciate
brother.
you supporting this amazing cause. So appreciate you, my man.
The Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Toy Drive fans. What's this? What is your favorite match so far from Janella at JCW all the way to Fidel on prime time this past Tuesday? I think that's a question.
What has been your favorite match so far from Janella GCW all the way to Fidel? Okay. I see. I definitely think, my match with Janella, every match that I have with Janella is always going to be a favorite of mine. So, I would definitely have to go with Janella at GCW.
Your new buddy wants one
Nice.
for
Mr.
free.
Wheel.
He's a big help. He's a big help. But Ronnie, you
Wheeler.
really were a big help. I'll spell it for you. It's a tough one. DEVAUGHN. Nice hoodie, Lio Rush. Hold it up, please. What a collectible he's going to have.
Nice.
This kid has had more. You want to hear a funny story?
What's that?
We mentioned Richie Rich. During one of the times he got stranded and it was in the world of Dan Marotti. At the hotel, Boogeyman came in a night early before an event. It was Christmas week.
Mm.
And Boogeyman called the junior ambassador that you met today from Rich's hotel room when Rich was just, a young up-and-coming talent in the world of professional wrestling. Little did he know that he was getting a phone call from the Boogeyman for Christmas from a future WWE Cruiserweight Champion. So isn't that an interesting story?
Yeah.
I can tell you are fascinated by the history of Rich Swann hotel rooms and who the Boogeyman called on the phone. Fans, we're running out of time awfully quick. If you want one of these 8x10 signed live on the show, do it now. Otherwise, you can still get those VIP packages. Lio is going to sign these pictures and posters before we go. We still, as far as the talk show goes, we really missed the boat, but that's a different story for a different time. We had about another 15 episodes to go, but such is life. He's got an amazing story to tell. I was wishing, hoping we were going to have you with us again tomorrow, but the 25-year-old piece of gold, they all want him. Here, there, everywhere.
Yeah.
But at least we're smiling. All right, fans, we are, I didn't realize it is that far past. Sean Hurley, Lio, anything you can us about WWE and the Illuminati?
Don't know what kind of question that is.
Is WWE involved in the Illuminati?
You tell me.
What's the little hand signal? Is it this? Or?
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know.
It's almost like
I
that.
think that's time to wrap some things up.
I thought that was DDP. All right, wrestling fans, the Prodigy and his socks are going to refresh it one more time. He's giving it to take it home. It's going to be a lot easier. I told you we should have. All right, one more time. I think that's it. All right, wrestling fans, we thank you for joining us for the kickoff with the former WWE NXT Cruiserweight Champion, a fine gentleman. So happy to have him with us. Hopefully, you're going to be seeing a lot more of him on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock after AEW Dynamite WWE NXT. It's going to be Wrestling Insiders Rush Hour. We're going to have some fun with that. And again, head on over to bostonwrestling.com. Get the VIP package. He's going to be here, I think, until 3:15 a.m., I think we clocked it at, right? We got a long night.
You'll be at 3:15 a.m.
All right, wrestling fans, we appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to you joining us live. We'll be live, actually, this Saturday night for a watch-along for the AEW Full Gear pay-per-view, but our next Holiday Headlocks guest will be Mr. USA Tony Atlas. And again, you never know what to expect out of that man's mouth. For my good friends that supported and helped the cause, Mr. Howard Miller, the man that understood these paint pens much more than me. Colonel Nick Sanders in New York, who helped me when I was in the craft store in aisle 92. And of course, the man with banana socks, Matt Degnan. I'm Dan Marotti.
This is Lio Rush.
We hope you have a very happy, healthy holiday season. If you could, please share across your social media what we're doing for the Paul Bearer Holiday Headlocks Cyber Toy Drive at bostonwrestling.com. Until we speak again, folks, you and yours, be well, stay healthy. Good night. Now, see, here's the thing. I bet they're not going to cut it. We're just going to continue to talk. I'm going to say something inappropriate.